Hello, I'm Stephen Anderson with On the Trail, and today I'm at the Pinnacle Creek Trailhead, which is the trailhead for the Pinnacle Creek Trail System. In southern West Virginia, there are 8 Hatfield&McCoy trail systems that make up the Hatfield&McCoy Trail System. Some of these systems are actually connected, and the plan is in the next few years, all 8 systems will be connected to 2 new systems for a total of 10 with over 1,000 miles of continuous riding. Today, here at Pinnacle Creek, I'll be riding my dirt bike, and I'm going to answer some commonly asked questions that riders have that have never visited the Hatfield&McCoy Trail System. The first question that always comes up is, do I have to wear a helmet? And the answer is, on the Hatfield&McCoy Trail System, you do. Today I'm wearing an LS2 dual sport helmet. It's an off-road helmet with a flip down shield that I like riding in the winter time, and I can also wear my sunglasses underneath. And even in the winter time, I've always got my GoPro on me. But the answer to that question would be definitely yes, you have to wear a helmet on the Hatfield&McCoy Trail System. The second most common question about the Hatfield&McCoy Trail System is, can I double on my four-wheeler or motorcycle or side-by-side? What are the rules as far as multiple passengers? The answer is, if the manufacturer has designed that machine for one person, you cannot ride 2 people on that machine on the Hatfield&McCoy Trail System. If that machine was specifically made for 2 people or more people, some of the new UTVs are 4-passenger machines, then it's okay to ride 2 people or even 4 people on some of the new 4-seaters out there. The third most commonly asked question about the Hatfield&McCoy Trail System is, can you drive or bring your side-by-side UTV to ride on the Hatfield&McCoy Trail System? The answer is yes. The great thing about the Hatfield&McCoy Trail System is on all the trails you have your trail difficulty levels marked. So you have easiest, more difficult, blue, most difficult, more difficult, most difficult, and extreme difficult. So they've got it covered as far as letting you know what kind of trail you're riding before you actually go into it, which is great for safety purposes. So some of the trails are specifically designed for single track for motorcycles. Well, you wouldn't be able to ride your side-by-side there. But the majority of all the trails here, your greens, your blues, your blacks, are all UTV side-by-side friendly. The number 4 most commonly asked question about the Hatfield&McCoy Trail System is about permits. Do you have to have a permit for every machine? Does everybody in one machine, like say a 2-seater or a 4-seater side-by-side UTV, have to have a permit? The answer to that is everyone has to have their own permit. The permit is a sticker that goes on the side of your helmet. So the cool thing is, if you've got multiple machines, you only need 1 permit if you're the only one driving those machines. If you have a family, let's say of 4 for one of the new modern 4-seater UTV side-by-sides, then everybody in the machine would have to have a permit on their helmet. So the answer is every specific person riding on the trail system has to have their own permit. But if you have multiple machines, you can bounce around from machine to machine with the same helmet on, and you don't have to have multiple permits for multiple machines. The 5th most commonly asked question about the Hatfield&McCoy Trail System is about permits again. Is the permit good more than 1 ride or 1 visit to the Hatfield&McCoy Trail System? Can you use the permit at all 8 of the systems, or do you have to have a different permit for each system? Well, the answer is that permit that goes on the side of your helmet, it's good for 1 full calendar year. So from the time you buy it, January 1st, it's good all the way till December 31st. You could ride all 8 of the trail systems as many times as you want in one calendar year. So a permit for the Hatfield&McCoy Trail System is very affordable. You really get your money's worth. The 6th most commonly asked question about the Hatfield&McCoy Trail System is, do I need insurance, license, and registration to obtain a Hatfield&McCoy Trail permit? The answer is no. There is some personal information you'll be required to fill out on your application to get your permit, but you do not need an insurance, license, and registration to obtain that permit to ride the trails here in southern West Virginia. The seventh most commonly asked question about the Hatfield&McCoy trail system is, how many trails does the Hatfield&McCoy have? Presently, the Hatfield&McCoy has 8 independent trail systems with roughly 100 miles of trails on each system. Some of these systems are connected, so you can ride 2 and 3 systems in one day. The average big time ride here in the tight trails of West Virginia, I would think would be somewhere around 100 to 120 miles would be a full 8-hour day. But if you're a real go-getter and you were to get up at the crack of dawn, you could probably get in 2 to 3 systems and get in over 200 miles in one day. Okay, and the 8th most commonly asked question about the Hatfield&McCoy trail system is, can my children ride with me, or do they have to ride their own machine? There's 2 answers. Yes, the child can ride with you if your machine is specifically made for multiple passengers, as in a 2-up ATV or a 2-person UTV side-by-side or a 4-person UTV, or other people refer to it as a side-by-side. The second answer would be, if they would like to ride their own machine, they can do that. The machine has to be, there's a manufacturer sticker on all machines that says this machine was designed for passengers only 16 years of age or older, or 12 years of age or older. So let's say you couldn't put a 5-year-old on a machine that said, that was 600 cc's, that said it was only designed for somebody 16 years of age or older. The rules with the Hatfield&McCoy pretty much commonly go with the rules of the manufacturers, which is stated on the machine, every machine that I've ever seen. The 9th most commonly asked question about the Hatfield&McCoy trail system is, are the trails one-way or 2? The answer would be, all the trails are 2-way on the Hatfield&McCoy trail systems. And the 10th most commonly asked question about the beautiful Hatfield&McCoy trail system here in southern West Virginia is, how hard are the trails? The answer is, the Hatfield&McCoy trail system has something for everybody. Just like this trail marker here in front of me, Trail 14, below the 14 it has a green logo that says easiest. So you know before you get on each one of the trails what you're getting into. All of the trails out on the system have these markers which say easiest, more difficult, most difficult, more difficult, most difficult, or extreme difficult. So if you're just beginning, you might want to stay on the green trails here on the Hatfield&McCoy trail system until you become a better rider. If you are a seasoned rider, an extremist, and you want the best of the best, the craziest stuff out there, well, we've got something for you here too. That would be any of the more difficult, the black trails, but the extreme difficult trails, the name says it all, they are extreme. Well, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed our question and answer session today about the Hatfield&McCoy trail system right here in southern West Virginia. Be sure and check out the website, www.trailsheaven.com, for more information on how to plan your vacation here in southern West Virginia on the beautiful Hatfield&McCoy trail system.